ladies and gentlemen, Namaste. I bring greetings from the PATA Chairman, Mr. Kevin Murphy, and PATA CEO, Mr. Mario Hardy. This is my fifth visit to Nepal and my third time to Pokhara, and each time I learn something new about this lovely destination. I don't want to make a long speech because our purpose is today to share with you the Nepal Tourism Rapid Recovery Plan that PATA was requested to help to develop with our international and local constituents. Our focus has been to look to the future, to take this time and make the effort to create an effective and efficient process resulting in a strategic tourism recovery plan of action. And there is the crux of the plan in two important words: strategic and action. The reason PATA has been asked to take a leadership role and participate in the recovery process is the fact that PATA brings together under one roof, under one association, all of the stakeholders and elements involved in tourism in the Pacific Asia region. Whether it's government, tour operators, travel operators, hospitality providers, airlines, and others. It is this membership that provides the network of experience and expertise required to find solutions to all of the challenges we are facing here today. Mr. Bert van Wolbeek, the Task Force Coordinator, will shortly brief you on the programme and the plan that was developed between international and local constituents and participants. And I would publicly like to thank those people who contributed to this report for giving of their time and efforts in this valuable cause. I would also like to emphasize some key aspects of the process and program that will either allow this recovery plan to work or will be relegated into just a good nice idea that didn't happen. One of the main critical elements is to speak with one voice, working together as one team, with each element or action taking the process forward in the direction towards an agreed intention and goal. As a first step of this strategy, cooperation needs to be secured among all industry players and a local task force established that buys into and will actively implement and achieve the short-term recovery objectives as set out in this Nepal Tourism Rapid Recovery Plan. In our earlier exchanges with our industry colleagues here, we have pointed out that the emphasis of all of these actions should follow the same promotional focus. Country first, location second, own business third. By doing so, we believe the message of Nepal recovered will be stronger and perceived less as a partisan view by individuals in the industry. Another critical element for success is communications and turning around any misconceptions that everything was and is still devastated or dangerous for visitors. A major part in doing so is through regular, honest and transparent communications and updates, constantly and consistently pushing this message out to the mass media, social media, internet, existing guests, potential guests, business partners and associates, overseas representatives and other organisations that may have an impact on our businesses, such as overseas government representatives and embassies. It must be said that in order to make this whole process a success, one of the key elements in obtaining that success will be the action taken by the local constituents of the plan. All the parties gathered here and those designated to follow up and pursue the various aspects of the recovery plan. After all, it is the Nepal Tourism Rapid Recovery Plan. It is your plan. Having lived in Asia and particularly Hong Kong for over 30 years now and operated resorts in situations that included the Bali bombing, tsunami in Thailand and recently the Typhoon Haiyan in the Philippines, I'm aware of the challenges such events provide. As mentioned, I don't want to take much time away from Bert's presentation, so in closing, I would just like to note, as well as providing resources for the PATA Task Force, PATA has offered Nepal, through the NTB and Nepal PATA chapter, a complimentary pavilion of 10 booths at the PATA Travel Mart being held in Bangalore in September, with a value of $20,000 US. So we're encouraging people to participate in this event, but please note that and I would highlight that the deadline for registration is at the end of this month. Also, in addition, immediately after the earthquake struck, the PATA Foundation committed $10,000 for the recovery effort. and initiated a fundraising campaign to add to this amount. Some of you will know that we've also been distributing the Bounce Back campaign booklet on crisis management produced by Pata previously, and there are still copies available through the Nepal Pata chapter for those of you who would like one. And I'm happy to announce here one of the first announcements that we are launching, Pata is launching a new program called the Pata CEO Challenge, and this is only for regional and secondary cities and third-tier cities, with the ability to receive, if they win the award, the recipients will receive over $500,000 worth of advertising and promotional material through TripAdvisor, as well as many other benefits of distribution and promotion. So I would encourage a place like Pokhara to look at entering into this CEO challenge. It has a lot of benefits. The criteria here, and I have leaflets that I can hand out later. I believe that these actions to date demonstrate that Pata has actively supported and has stood with the NTB and Pata Nepal chapter in their recovery efforts. And Bert and I hope that these actions and efforts in some way go to help our friends and colleagues in Nepal and the wider Nepalese community and bring Nepal back on top of the world. Thank you for listening to me, and I'll now ask Bert to speak on the Pata Nepal Tourism Repack.